Hi everyone, welcome to Bharti Yoga. I'm Bharti. Today we'll be doing a short prenatal yoga flow that you can do in your last trimester as you prepare for labor and birth. This practice will help in getting your baby in the optimal position, opening up the pelvis, as well as strengthening and lengthening the muscles that support you during labor and delivery. I also have a special announcement at the end of the class for all the pregnant moms, so do stay tuned for that. You'll need a few pillows for this practice, so once you have them handy, let's gently hop onto the mat and get going. Let us start by coming into an easy cross-legged sitting position. You can sit on a cushion so that your hips are slightly above your knees. Ground your sitting bones into the cushion, straighten your spine and roll the shoulders back. Gently bring both your hands to your belly and close your eyes. We'll start with taking a few deep centering breaths. Take a deep breath in and then slowly exhale out. Again, inhale deeply and feel your belly expanding out. As you exhale, feel the belly going in. Again, inhale, belly expands out. Exhale slowly, the belly goes in. Now bring your attention to your pelvic floor. As you take a deep breath in, feel the pelvic floor and the perineum expanding out into the cushion. And as you exhale, the pelvic floor lifts up towards the navel as the belly goes in. Again, inhale deeply, the belly expands and the pelvic floor goes down. Exhale slowly, the pelvic floor lifts up and the belly goes in. One more deep breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Slowly open your eyes. Bring your hands on either sides of the hips. We'll do a side stretch now. As you inhale, extend the left arm up and bend towards the right side, looking up towards the ceiling. Doing a nice stretch on the left side of the body. And come back. Inhale, extend the right arm up and bend towards the left. And come back. Again, inhale, bend towards the right. And come back. Inhale, bend towards the left. And come back. Last time. Inhale, right. And come back. Inhale, left. And come back. Now let's get into a tabletop position. Now come into a tabletop position with your hands under the shoulders and knees below the hips. Look forward. We'll start with a cat-cow stretch. As you inhale, extend the spine and look up. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone in, curl the spine and look towards the navel. Again, inhale, extend up. Exhale, curl down, creating space in the spine. Again, inhale, extend up. Exhale, curl down. Two more times. Inhale, up. Exhale, curl down. This is great for those back pains during pregnancy. Exhale, curl down. And come back to neutral. Now we'll do a few pelvic tilts. So staying in this position, try to tuck your tailbone in so that your back becomes straight. Hug your baby close to the spine. Stay here for a breath and relax. Again, inhale. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone in, rounding the lower back, and relax. Let's do 3 more of these. And relax. Last one. And relax. Finally, we are going to do forward and backward rocking in this position. So go forward and then push your hips back. Inhale forward, exhale push back. Inhale forward, exhale push back. This is a great movement for helping the baby get into the optimal position as well as getting engaged into the pelvis. Let's do 2 more of these. Inhale forward, exhale back. And come back to tabletop. From here, step the right leg forward on the outside of the right hand so that you come into a low lunge. Make sure that your right foot is outside and your knee is not pressing against the belly, so maintaining enough space for your belly. Let's come into a low lunge. Point the left foot back. Lengthen your spine and look forward. And let's stay here in Anjaneyasana variation for a few breaths. Breathe into the stretch you feel in the left hip flexor. This is again great for opening the pelvic area and hips. The spine long. Let's take the right leg back and bring the left leg forward. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe into the opening you feel in your right hip flexor. Very good. Take the left leg back. Now curl your toes in. Widen your knees and feet a bit. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, push the hips up to come into downward facing dog. Again, make sure there's enough space between your legs for your belly. We'll keep the heels up today. You can keep the knees a bit bent. Let's focus on lengthening the spine first. This is great for relieving lower back pain. You can straighten the knees if you want. Then look between your hands. With control, first step one leg forward and then the other, coming into a squat with again enough space between your knees for your belly. Look forward, and then as you exhale, push into the legs and come up. We'll do a couple of standing asanas now. So come to the middle of the mat and come into a wide-legged position. Adjust your feet so that the right foot points to the right and the left foot is pointing forward. Bring your arms to shoulder level. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, start bending the right knee to come into Warrior 2 position or Virabhadrasana 2. Keep your core engaged by hugging your belly in and keeping the torso straight. Just stay at a point where you are able to balance yourself. If you're finding this difficult, you can also go close to a wall to do this. As you exhale, come up. Now step the left foot in slightly and staying in this position. As you inhale, extend towards the right, and as you exhale, bring the right hand on the right shin and bend towards the right side to come into triangle pose or Trikonasana. Here, try to keep your spine long and look up. Just stay at a point you're comfortable. So if you're just comfortable here today, that's perfectly fine. And then slowly come up. Let's repeat it for the other side. So adjust the feet so that the left foot points to the left and the right foot is pointing forward. Bring the arms to shoulder level. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, come into Warrior 2. Again, keep the core engaged and the legs strong. Keep the torso straight. Let's stay here for one deep breath. Push into the legs and come up. Step the right foot in. Inhale, extend towards the left side. Exhale, bend sideways to come into triangle pose. Again, keep the spine long and keep the core engaged. Let's stay for one deep breath, feeling a nice stretch in the left hamstring. And come up. Now maintaining the wide-legged stance. Adjust the feet so that both the feet are pointing out diagonally. As you inhale, extend both the arms up. And as you exhale, push the hips down to come into goddess pose. Stay here for a breath. Again, inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Last time, inhale, come up. Exhale, squat down to goddess pose. And come up. Slowly heel toe your feet in. And we'll get into Malasana or the full squat now. So let's stack a few pillows onto the mat. Then come on either sides of the pillows and then slowly squat down to come into a full squat or Malasana. Bring your hands at heart center, creating enough space in front for your belly. You can push the knees out with your elbow. And let's stay here for a few deep breaths. Full yogic squat or Malasana is great for hip and pelvic opening. It helps in creating that extra space for getting the baby down and engaged into the pelvis. Taking deep breaths while you're here, trying to relax your perineum. One last breath. Slowly remove the pillows and come down onto the mat. Next, we'll do Baddha Konasana, the butterfly pose. So bring both the soles of the feet together and grab the feet with your hands, keeping your spine long. Let's just start flapping the knees up and down. This is great for opening the groin area. Breathe into the stretch in your inner thighs. Last time, try to keep the knees down. And slowly release. Now let's come back into the tabletop position. Bring the right knee forward towards the right hand and the right foot close to the left hip. Keep the left leg straight and try to take it back to come into pigeon pose. So here, try to keep your hips squared towards the right side. There'll be a tendency to open towards the left like this. So try to maintain your balance by staying centered. If you're finding there is too much space between the right hip and the mat, you can take a pillow and place it below the right hip. Center yourself and let's stay in pigeon pose for a few breaths. If you're comfortable, you can also come down onto your elbows. However, if that is going to press your belly, you can just stay up. Breathe into the stretch you feel in the left hip flexor and the outside of the right thigh. This is again great for lower back pain and opening the hips. One last breath. And let's switch sides. Bring the left knee forward. Switch your pillow if you need to. Square the hips forward. And then let's rest here in pigeon pose for a few breaths. Keep the spine long. Slowly come up. Again, come into butterfly pose. And this time we are going to recline all the way back to come into Supta Baddha Konasana. So place a couple of pillows behind you. And then one more pillow for your head support. Keeping the legs in the butterfly pose position, slowly recline back to come into Supta Baddha Konasana for rest. You can bring your hands to your belly and let's take a few deep breaths here. Try to relax your entire body, letting it loose. As you inhale, feel your belly rising up. And as you exhale, feel the belly going down. Every inhalation, feel the cool air going into your belly. And with every exhalation, feel the warm air coming out. Inhale positive energy and exhale out all negative thoughts and worries. Last time, inhale deeply, exhale slowly, slowly turn to one side, and taking support of both the hands, come up sideways, and let's come into an easy cross-legged sitting position. Let's take a few normal breaths. And open your eyes. Hope you enjoyed this practice. And as promised, I have a special announcement for all the pregnant mamas. I'm very happy to announce the launch of my natural birth preparation course. This course is a mix of prenatal yoga and childbirth education classes where we'll cover everything you need to know to prepare yourself physically and mentally for a natural birth. We'll have prenatal yoga classes which focus on core strengthening as well as hip opening. We'll also have childbirth education classes where we learn all about labor management, natural labor pain management techniques, how to breathe during labor to avoid perineal trauma, and a lot more. So if you are a pregnant mom in your second or third trimester, do check the course details, the link to which should be in the description below. I hope you found this session useful. I'll see you soon with a new video. Till then, take care and bye-bye.